Have you ever thought about what it would be like if the zombie apocalypse actually happened?
I think I would be drunk.
If you're a heavy alcoholic, would you probably want to be at a bar where it happened?
The thing that I saw in Shaun of the Dead that was the most realistic to me is, hey, the world's ending, let's go get drunk.
Just let's go grab a pint down at the Windsor.
Was it the Winchester or the Windsor?
I think it was the Winchester, because it was called the Winchester because of the rifle.
Maybe you're right.
That's definitely right. So the entire premise of this game is to drink alcohol because the alcohol prevents you from being infected by the zombies. Now, that's not particularly well explained, but that, I assure you, that is the case.
All right.
So you have a little meter that says, hey, this is how drunk I am, and if you get too sober, you die.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. I noticed that the screen is kind of going all wonky when you're drinking.
Oh, yeah. And it does that inside the HMD very much so.
So you have to kind of weigh being drunk and having health.
The screen gets super duper cross, however you want to say it, like, you know, your eyes go crossed, I guess, and like it'll throw another controller image on top of where their head is. You gotta pick out which zombie you want to shoot in the face.
So you have to weigh being drunk enough to stay alive against being sober and being able to aim.
Correct. The problem here is that they had absolutely no tutorial within this game. Not a single bit. It launches you directly into the game. And they just say, go ahead and drink.
Well, hey, you know, I'm okay with a game not having a huge tutorial if it doesn't need it.
Oh, it needs it, because they don't tell you how to reload your gun.
Oh, well, that's no good.
And I'm going to say the first time I played this game, I was literally just beating zombies to death with my guitar. Not super effective.
That sounds awesome, though.
Yeah, there's a guitar that you can absolutely just wail on some zombies with. It is not fun.
So how do you reload them?
You just kind of like flick it up towards your shoulder, and that reloads your weapon.
Like those light gun games, where you have to shoot off the screen.
Exactly. That is exactly correct. Wow, I didn't even think of that. Good point.
That's kind of cool.
Man, that's such a throwback action to like the 90s.
But we're old, so it's not that surprising.
I'm glad you pointed that out. So I presume the further you get in this game, the more guns they unlock. I only found 2. I did pretty good. I think I got to like number 171 on the worldwide leaderboard.
You're 170.
171.
Well, I suppose that's probably pretty good, right?
That's not bad. I mean, the first time I did it, before I figured out how to load my weapon, I did not do nearly as well.
I imagine not, considering you couldn't actually fire at anything.
Yeah, there's a plethora of issues within this game. We got the lack of an intro, the lack of a coherent story being told at the beginning of the game, other than that the zombies are coming, drink faster. And then I guess they kind of hinted somewhere in there that the alcohol is what's preventing you from becoming a zombie. So, who knew? You know, alcohol, it's a solution, literally.
Okay, so you're sitting here trying not to die, because apparently you've been bitten by a zombie.
Oh, I die. Yeah, you get bit many times by zombies, and I guess you just heal yourself back up by getting drunk.
I've been hurt plenty of times while drunk, and I had no idea that had happened, so...
There was no locomotion within the game, and I did not appreciate that fact.
So you just stand there.
And you can, in fact, drink yourself to death, by the way.
Can you really?
You can. You absolutely can drink yourself to death.
So you really do have to weigh how much you're drinking versus how much health you have versus your accuracy in shooting. It seems a little bit more tactical than we're giving it credit for.
It absolutely does seem quite tactical, but at the same time, I wasn't the biggest fan of it because there was some very terrible English within the game. Like, the grammar that they use was just really bad.
Terrible English?
We'll show it to you at the end of the game, but the grammar they use, it's like, it's perfectly voiced, but I don't know what exactly they meant.
Oh, alright.
And so since there's also no locomotion within the game, you kind of can get, like, pushed around by the props. So the zombie corpses can stack up around you and push you away from the bar, so you can no longer reach the alcohol.
Well, that's not good at all.
Which is a huge problem.
Now, here's the question that I think anybody who sees this is immediately going to ask, and that's, is it possible that you could get ill playing this game?
I would absolutely say you could get ill if you don't have a strong stomach. I had no problems with it. it wasn't nearly so bad. It is not as bad as you think it is. It is kind of hard on occasion to determine which one you're correctly supposed to be shooting at, but I didn't have that problem very much at all.
Because it does feel like if you're in VR and it's taking your vision and messing with it this badly.
It's a party game, is the way the developer told me. Because I had some questions about the game. I asked him, he said, oh, well, it's a party game. You're just supposed to have fun playing together with your friends, see who can do better.
Okay.
So maybe this is a drinking VR game. I don't know that I would want to let some drunk people strap my $800 headset to their face, but why not,
Yeah, not happening.
I'm sure puke comes out of the Vive, right?
Not happening.
No?
Not gonna find out.
That's not in the warranty?
Nope, not gonna find out. Well, it seems like an interesting idea. Would you pick it up at $6?
I don't know if I'd pick it up for $6. I think if it was maybe $2, absolutely. I would say you'd be dumb to not pick this up because I mean, look at the hot chicks in this game. There's a hot chick pouring you drinks. You're blowing people's heads off and drinking beer, shooting guns. What's not to like? This is an American Friday night.
So $2? That seems a little.
Maybe $4. I would pay $4. Tops $5.
We've gone from $2 to $5, and $6 is the price. Is it possible, perhaps, that you're a cheap ass?
I don't think I'm a cheap ass. I just don't think that there's much content in the game yet. Now, I will say that after talking to the developer, he said there will be much more content added, and they plan to add different bars, and you travel throughout the world, discovering different things about the world by traveling to the different bars.
That's how some people have lived their lives.
That is a very good point.
I kind of think that the shotgun being droppable while also having to pick up drinks. I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, I mean, it's got to be droppable.
Yeah, but I feel like it should have a sling or something and just kind of fall to your waist. Because I saw it fall to the ground a couple of times. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it. But then again, I'm also probably not the right one to talk about because I feel like this would make me very ill.
Yeah, it could. I had no issues with it, but maybe it would for you, So that is Drunk or Dead. Would you prefer to be drunk or dead, sir?
I think I might just go with the dead.
I don't think that that's a very popular opinion.
Drunk in VR doesn't seem like a whole lot of fun to me.
Have you ever been drunk in VR?
No, God no.
I know you don't get drunk very often, but next time you do, just go try out some VR. I bet it's really cool.
You know what? I'm not going to do that.
I know that, when I'm a certain level of drunk, I get super good at video games. I'm not sure how well that carries through to VR, but I'd be interested in trying it.
All right. Well, it sounds like this game is at least giving Crypto a couple of ideas. I'm not so sure about it for me. What about you? Let us know in the comments. Would you enjoy being drunk or dead? That's a robot saying that.
Yeah, that is a robot. You ran off to Earth again this night, haven't you?
I have no idea what that's supposed to mean.
Well, she had large breasts, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
Okay. Well, they know how to reach the VR crowd. So I'm going to go ahead and give that to them. There you go, guys. That's Drunk or Dead. If you like it, like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. Don't forget to subscribe, check out the Patreon, let us know if you'd rather be drunk or dead in the comments, and, as always,
let us know if you've seen more cleavage in a game. Until the next one.